Hello, hello, Tatum here, and welcome to day 42 of my Reset 66 challenge. Thank you for joining me for this upper and lower body circuit workout. This 40-minute workout includes two circuits, one for the upper and one for the lower. During the leg circuit, pay close attention to form. Listen to my cues. Subtle changes in these exercises will make great changes in the dominant muscle being worked. No worries if it takes time to learn the form. Slow down, keep the weight light, and focus on where you feel it. You'll need a variety of light to medium dumbbells and a stability ball if you have one. No ball, no worries. Now let's get to it.
All right, welcome. It's day 42. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna do a upper circuit and then we'll split up into a lower circuit. Great thing about this is that if you wanna split these up into a two-a-day, so do one in the morning and one in the evening, or you can split it up into 2 days and add some cardio to it and have a couple great workouts, all right? All right, to get started, let's just go ahead and talk about weights real quick and equipment. I am going to be using a stability ball today. You don't need one. You can do everything from the floor or a bench. I have from lightweight, 5 pounds for some delt work we're gonna do, rear delt, and then we have 10s, 15s, and 20s, just to kind of give you a range. So more of that light to medium weight is about all you'll need. We will be doing some leg stuff with squats and sumo deadlifts, but you can take 2 dumbbells to add that weight, all right? If you have other weights, go ahead, but let's get started. Let's just start with some shoulder rolls. I want you to shrug up towards those ears, down and around. Nice and big, good. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're getting right into it. Day reverse. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna try not to talk too much. Just keep us on task. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice work. Let's go ahead. Knee hugs, just squeeze. I should mention at the end of this workout too, we'll spend about 5 minutes with a little bit of a cardio blast where you keep that heart rate high. There you go. Squeeze. I like to move when I'm in my space as I do these warm-ups, but you can stay right in place. Good. Great job. Let's go ahead and reach down, come into this RDL here, kind of lifting, and you can go to the wall and do this and touch. I really like that one, and bring the knee up and then touch. It gives you a little stability getting started. If you're there, we're going to the ground. And let's just do 5 each leg. This is 2, 3, whoop, 4, challenging the balance, and 5. Great job. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, and 5. Nice work. Let's come down to a high plank, and we're just gonna push back. I love this one. Push back into down dog, come back into high plank, and then push back. High plank. Push. High plank. This time let's add a leg lift. So push back into down dog, lift your right leg. 1, 2, squeezing that glute, come back out to high plank. Push back to down dog, lift left leg. 1, 2, and again, out, back, lift, lift, out, back, lift, and lift. Great job. All right. Let's just go ahead into a nice sumo feet wide position here. And I just want you to push that bottom back. Okay, push the bottom back and then reach. And maybe give it a little back bend, okay? Push and reach. We're just easing in. We're gonna start with upper body today. I do a lot actually. I shouldn't speak like that's different from any other workout. But I like to ease in to my heart rate, so, you know, lifting that upper body, our heart rate will slowly rise. We'll get into legs, it'll come up a little bit more, and then we'll really finish with a higher intensity bout at the end when our heart rate is already elevated. That'll give us that push we need. Woo, good work. All right, big circles. We have 30 seconds here. We're gonna start with our chest press on the ball, all right? And reverse. We have some singles going on today, some unilateral work as well. Good. Good, up, down. Woo, 15 seconds, and just try to get us warm. Do you feel it? Okay, let's go ahead, grab your ball with our chest press. So go ahead, grab some weights. 30 seconds is our intervals. Sit down on the ball. You're gonna walk yourself out till your head and shoulders are supported, hips up. Here we go. And we're just going for a regular good old chest press today, right here. If you're on a ball, you can do this from the floor. Make sure that those hips are up, squeezed, and on, all right? Good. That's it. No sagging hips here for now. We want them up. We want that core turned on. You got it. And press. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. 30 seconds, short intervals today. Here we go. A lightweight, 5 pounds, maybe 8, not much. We're gonna bend our arm. We're gonna do a diagonal raise, okay? So with this bend in your arm, I just want you to come up to diagonal and keep that same bend. Don't change it. Good, that's it. You got it. Nice and controlled both directions. Good. Working those rotator cuff muscles, traps, delts. You got it. Nice diagonal, don't change it. The reason I say go light, let's switch sides. Go light on this one, because one, it's a tough move. 2, if we're swinging and moving and getting our body into it, you know, we're not really isolating here. So make sure it's good and controlled. Less is more on some of this. Good, that's it. Up and out. Just draw a line from your hip, diagonally up and out. Good. Give me one more and we're resting. Great job. Good job. All right. Another one of my favorites I don't think we've done in a while, and we'll do this with bands next month. I'm gonna get a lot of the bands out, and I'm gonna use my Anchor Gym minis here, which I'm excited to do some more with that. Here we go. We're gonna row, supported, hand on knee, row, and when you get it to your rib cage, I want you to give it a little twist right there in the core. Good. Rotation. Row, rotate. Good. Again, nice and slow and controlled. I'm not throwing my body into this. I'm not using momentum. Just strength here. Row, twist out. It's a small, small movement. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side. Halfway, other side. Here we go. Row, rotate. Good. That's it. Woo, and with balance, Gotta focus, here we go. And another thing to watch on this is when you lower the arm, maybe so a lot of us will stretch or reach. I want you to stay squared off with those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Great job. All right, we're gonna do a pullover on the ball, but you can do this from the floor, lying down. All right, so right here, again, walk out. Make sure the head and shoulders are supported. On this one, you can drop the hips a little bit to get a more of a stretch in the lats there. And we're just gonna go overhead and then pull just to where we still feel contraction under those armpits. So squeeze. If I go here, I don't feel anything. So find that range where you're feeling the contraction on those lats the entire way. That's it. And I'm just dropping the hips just a bit. Oh, good job. To get a little bit more of a stretch in the lats and a pull. All right, we're going back to our chest press on the ball. We have 3 rounds of this. Moving just like this, little shorter intervals. We've been practicing some longer ones. Here we go. Walk it out. Shoulders and head on the ball. This time, hips up, glutes on. Good, that's it. And we're pushing. Bring that weight right up over the shoulders. You got it. Nice work. Moving on through. So like I said, this is an upper circuit followed by a lower circuit. You could split these into 2-a-days, do 1 in the morning, 1 at night. You could just split them into 2 different days and add some cardio. All right, nice work there. Weights down, ball set aside, grab a 5, 8, something light, all right? Good control here. Keep that bend. Here we go. Find your diagonal. Woo. I don't know why I always imagine, oh, what was the name of that when they had that little pin? Anybody know it was a kids TV show and there was a pin, was it, oh gosh, I think it was Bill Cosby actually, where he drew things in the air. Am I right about that? I don't know. Oh boy, here we go. Anyways, I'm just thinking I need a pin here. Just need to draw that line. I may not even be hitting that line, but we're trying. Keep that same bend. Squeeze out, good. Lift, don't swing. Lift. I love this one with a band or a cable as well. We're using dumbbells here because I know most of us have access to dumbbells. But in a couple more weeks, we'll be getting those bands out again. Good, rest. So make sure that you have a band and anchor. I have these wall anchors that I love. Give me a lot of variety, but we will get the bands out. We'll try some new stuff, add some variety. Here we go. Supported row with rotation. Here you go. Again, nice and slow and controlled. That's the name of the game today until the end, and then we'll bump it up. We'll get a little crazy. We'll bring that heart rate up. It's just mountain climbers. I think tricep push-ups, some running in place, you know, that kind of thing. Nothing too crazy, but just enough to keep our heart rate elevated for about 5 minutes. Good. That's halfway. Let's switch sides. Row, rotate, release, keeping the shoulders squared on that release. They're down and back. No rounding the thoracic spine. There are a lot of times we sit here and we do this, and I don't know if you can tell when we're rounded. Get that flat back. Woo! That's it. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. Great job. All right, pull over on the ball. I went a little lighter than the floor, being up on the ball. So just be aware of that. Also for my chest press I did. Here we go, come on over. This time I'm gonna drop the hips just a bit. Get a little stretch. Good, there you go. Oh, squeeze, think about what you're doing. Don't just go through the motion, don't just swing, but squeeze under those armpits. Slow it down. Notice when you feel the lats relax and stop before then. Don't go too far. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We have one more round. You are rocking it. All right. Now, if my 30 seconds are a little easy today, because we've been pushing, you guys have been transforming, getting stronger, doing more. Here we go. Hips up on this one. Chest press. Pause and take this as a 4th round. And go at your pace. Maybe go aim for 10, 12 reps. You could have done that through all of this. You could pause instead of the timer at 30 seconds and say, you know what, I've got the circuit down. I'm gonna go through this at reps and try to get 10, 12 in and move through another round. If you want, make it 4. Some of us are there. 3, 2, and 1. Now, it will increase your time here today, but that's okay. Maybe you're gonna save the legs for later or tomorrow. That works. All right, so I'm really encouraging. Here we go, diagonal raise. I'm really encouraging. I know I talk about movement all the time, but I had this thought yesterday. Did I say I wasn't gonna talk much? I had this thought yesterday about how, because my girls are at that teenage years, and you see the boys and they're just so strong hormonally and muscularly, they're just built differently. And girls have to work at it a little bit more. And then I think about, even with age, switch sides, guys tend to be a little bit more muscular, helps them burn a little bit more. We always say, oh, they can eat whatever they want. But with women and with everyone, actually, as you see men age maybe a little bit older, it catches up. We start to lose so much muscle mass if we're not pushing it, right? I mean, it just goes and our body changes, and no amount of cardio and even eating right, it just seems that things aren't shaping up for us. 3, 2, and 1, rest. Great job. Single arm row with rotation. Anyways, my point is that gaining strength, one, not only is it great for your bones, because every time our muscle, we push weight, this is why it's good to push weight too. I'm gonna be talking a lot. Row, I have time, because I have my breath today. I'm not out of breath. Every time that we lift some heavy weight, and it needs to be enough to challenge us, that's why I'm always saying find your challenge. Anytime we do that or we jump and we push that muscle pushes against our bone, we form a new layer of bone. So not only that, and I'm thinking of those athletes, those runners, those girls out there too who get stress fractures. By lifting weights, we can really avoid that. As we age, we can avoid worrying about switch sides, breaking, having a fracture, a stress fracture, breaking a bone. Also with lifting, there's all these reasons to strength train versus just for appearance, right? So maybe you're not into how you look, but you are on how you feel and how you function in life. But we have to work hard as we get older. It gets harder to gain muscle, maintain muscle. 3, 2, and 1. And I have an article on how we almost need to do this. Pullovers on the ball. Yada, yada, yada. You can turn your music up and ignore me if you don't want to hear any of this. I'm fine with that. I have a family, remember? Here we go, pull over. Hips are down just a bit. I'm used to it. Squeeze under the armpits. My point being is that a lot of times I think, and I will say cardio will give you results a little bit quicker than lifting, but long-term, lasting results come with your strength training. And you do need both. So my point, I guess, leading this and saying you can split this up is think about that. You don't need an hour in here. If you want to get that cardio, there you go, and rest. And you want that strength, but you're like, I just don't have time, Tatum. So I'm going to drop my strength, and I'm just going to focus on cardio. Split it up. Split this workout up. You can do this upper, and which we're done with right now. And you can go out for your run, your walk, your bike, whatever you need. But get a little bit in every day. I know mine are a little bit longer. Some of us just like this versus the other. Just make sure that you're doing a little bit of both every single day. I mean, almost every day. You can take a day off, make them highs and lows, walking. Grab a sip of water. I could talk all day about this. And just give it a try. You know, we have a 66-day challenge. Say, I'm gonna go for 12 days straight, or whatever, with 1 day off in there or 2. Just give it a try. See what happens. You might surprise yourself. Just like my kids, sometimes we just have to learn, live and learn a little. Try it out. All right, we have Sumo Deadlift. I'm gonna go with these 20s here. We're gonna go wide, feet wider than shoulder width, toes out. And we're gonna, again, kind of push at first the bottom back just a bit, start to bend down and come back up. You do not have to go all the way to the ground. What I do want though is those shoulders slightly in front of the weight, and I do want a good bend. So a lot of times we just push back here and do more of an RDL. I want you to bend down. I want you to see how deep you can go, but you need to maintain a neutral lumbar, okay? So what's that? It is this little bit of arch here. It's not this tuck, this round. You have to kind of stick your butt out back there, right? All right, we have split squats, right and left. Just to get the weight out of my hands a little bit, I'm gonna go goblet. So right foot forward, left foot back. We're just up and down. You're on the back toes here. We've done split squats before. We're on a railroad track, not a tightrope. Tightrope, railroad track for balance. Here we go. And we're up, down. Don't hinge back at the hips, okay? So I want 90 degrees right here, straight up and down. Good. So sometimes we tend to push forward this way in our knee, or we tend to kind of collapse here. All right, switch. So take a look. Hopefully my form looks okay. I'm not really paying attention. No. Look at yours. See if you can mimic it. There's a lot to be said about visually taking it in and looking at yourself and getting that form. I know I've been in gyms without mirrors, and I don't know, it's so hard for me because sometimes the body will naturally cheat. So there are times when I'm gonna go with, you know what, with the reverse lunge here that we're gonna do reverse lunge, like I'm gonna still keep it up high. You can do goblet because we're gonna have that heavier weight in our hands again. If you want to, you can try to keep reverse lunge here, step back and together. Now here, I do want a little hinge, okay? So split squat, we stayed up, down. All right, here we're gonna push the hips back just a bit. You could even work on stepping it back here to feel that, all right? Good. That's it. You should feel glute, hamstring a little bit more dominant here. Good. Other side. That's it. Woo, we got it. 18 seconds. You're doing great. Remember a little hinge here, a little push back. Step back a little further. It's not much. I don't want your chest at your knees. Okay, you got to keep that chest up at an angle. 3, 2, and 1. All right, sumo squats. I'm testing you here because there's only a slight difference in all of this, but it's okay. Start light, get it down. So sumo squat, we did deadlift where we pushed back. Now we're straight up and down. Straight up and down. I want that chest up. I want to see it. I want that head towards the ceiling. All right? That's it. Up, down. We got it. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. All right. That's one round. We're headed back again, so you can see why I took a different grip. Holding there, we're gonna hold this way again on the sumo. You could take one dumbbell on this sumo deadlift here and head down and up too. Some options, okay? I'm just trying to add some weight, so I'm going with both of them. Again, feet wide, toes out. All right, I want you to hinge back a bit and then start to drop down almost into a squat, but same thing. I want the shoulders kind of out in front. So I don't want you up and down. But you can bend, get down there, get low, see where you can go. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, split squats. Right and left again. If you want to grab 2 dumbbells or lighter, your grip is fine. Go ahead, I'm gonna try this time. I have a feeling my grip will go. I keep saying I'm gonna work on grip strength here for me. All right, split squats, right foot forward, left foot back, railroad tracks, up, down. 30 seconds each side. We'll see how long I get with this weight in my hands. Woo, we got it. This is where having barbells helps occasionally. Load your back, get the weight out of your hands, do a little bit more weight that way too. Good. Halfway, switch sides. Left foot forward, right foot back. Up, down. Railroad tracks. That's it. Ten seconds. 5. Oh yeah, feeling it this time with both dumbbells. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, reverse lunge. Remember, we were straight up down, just testing you. You have to either hinge a little, go straight up down. That just shifts the focus. It's all legs. A lot of these muscles are working together each time, but we're shifting the focus. Here we go, reverse lunge. I'm gonna keep my right foot forward, step back with the left, come together. And again, a little push back with the hips. All right, this is up, down. All right, this is a little push back, a little hinge. Just a little. Good, that's it. Ooh. Good, we're getting pushed now. That heart rate should be coming up a little bit on this second round as we work through our legs. And remember, just because I give us a short rest interval of 15 seconds doesn't mean that you can't pause and take more. All right, now, If you've been training for a while and you need that push, try to keep with the 15. But some of us, just getting started, this heart rate's gonna start to really come up. We're gonna need a little more rest in the beginning. Take it, go ahead, because you know what's cool is that as you keep training, you need less and less, and you'll be able to see that difference. All right, sumo squats. So again, this one's up and down, not like our deadlift where we're bending and coming, pushing the hips back. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. Feet should be wider than shoulder width, toes out. Here we go. We drop down, bottom towards the floor. I could use a not so nice word to talk about your butt to grass. You put the word in there. It's not really me. You won't hear me swear on here. If I do, I apologize. I might. It occasionally might slip out, but for the most part, this is PG. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, my grip. There you go. You have about 10 seconds. I'm going to grab a quick sip. This is going quick. One more round. This one is getting posted during the week, so I'm trying to keep it quick, but I would tell you I'm sweating. Sumo deadlift. Here we go. I'm going to try to keep both again. I'm going to kind of work my grip strength this way and also use some heavier weight this way as well. All right, remember to bend. Not an RDL where we're just staying high with straight legs. I want those knees to bend. But you got to keep those shoulders out in front a little bit, hips above knees. Don't let the hips drop below the knees or down. That's our squat. We have that later. 3, 2, and 1. Don't be frustrated if you're like, I don't get it. Start light, get the movement, feel. You know, when I say you should feel it in your glute, you should feel it in your hips. Are you feeling that? If not, make another shift. Play with it. This is part of getting to know yourself, your body. All right, split squats. Right foot forward, left foot back, railroad tracks, up and down. That's it. So much of this. And I've had a friend and a client who we were, you know, and I've had this problem. We're just not engaging the right muscles. You get stronger and stronger, and the body kind of just takes over the way it wants to, and certain things just kind of shut down. So don't worry so much about too heavy of a weight. Halfway switch. I do want you to feel it. You do need to feel it. Really get the movement, the form, what we should be feeling. So here, yeah, you're probably feeling it everywhere like I am. But because we're coming straight up and down, you should feel that front quad here, your front thigh, burning just a little bit more than everything else. Good. That's it. Straight up and down. Good posture here. 3, 2, and 1. Watch your stance on that one too. A lot of times I get this like really close stance here, and the balance is off. 90 degrees, aim for 90 degrees. All right, what is this? Reverse lunge now. Here we go. Let's step, we'll step back with that left leg and then come to stand. Good, now again, if we go straight up and down, we're in that split squat. And I want the focus to be glute hamstring. So reach back just a bit more. Go with body weight if we need to, hinge. So I'm pushing the hips back a bit and forward, feeling that outside glute engage here in the hamstrings. Yes, my quad's feeling it from the split squats. Don't get me wrong, they're there. But I've got that focus shifted. Here we go. Right foot back to stand. Oh, great job. Building that heart rate through these legs. We're almost there. Then we're gonna really rev it up. Super excited to share that with you. We'll talk about it. 10, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Sumo squats are next. And then we're going to head into our finisher. 5 minutes of work, a little higher heart rate. I think you'll like it. We'll talk about ways you can do this outside of here with your cardio as well. Whew. Don't let me forget. All right, now this is up and down, up and down. No pushback, chest up, face me, look at me, or look away, but keep that face up and chest out. Good, feet are wide. Make sure that those knees are headed the same direction as the toes. Move those toes So everything is lined up, pointing the same direction. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Whew. Good work, team. Good work. Grab a sip of water. We have a minute. Oh, let that heart rate come down just a bit. Rest. We'll get back to it here. I will say I did add skier swings. We are going to have one exercise with a little bit of weight. I advise going lighter on this one. We did our strength. We're really just trying to bump the heart rate up, kind of move the body as one. So we're going to do skier swings. Here, you don't even have to use weight. Boom, push. Here, okay? We're lightweight. I might even change this out just so that we don't hurt ourselves and that we're able to squeeze here and brace through the core, all right? First one's gonna be running in place though. So we'll have 30 seconds of running in place and we're gonna do a minute of other cardio bouts. So 20, 20, 20. Does that make sense? 20, 20, 20 is a minute. So 30 seconds of running, 1 minute, broken up into 20s of other exercises. Here we go. Let's work, run it out. We have 3 rounds here. I think 3 gives us a little over 5 minutes of work, all right? If you have a treadmill there, you can get on your treadmill. I point because my treadmill's over there. You can get on your treadmill during those 30 seconds and just kind of leave it running if you know how to get on and off that way safely. Please don't jump on and forget. All right, and let's run. Move those arms, run it out. 7, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. 20 seconds, right into it. Tricep push-up. So we are gonna go with the triangle. Let's try it. If it hurts your wrist, we'll go elbows in, okay? Shoulder width apart. Here we go, pump it out. So make a little triangle here. You want it about sternum, at your sternum, and we're pushing. There you go. You can do this on your toes, but I really recommend kneeling so you can isolate and work that. All right, skier swings, 2 dumbbells. We're gonna start with those hips back, weights back, pop it. Push it forward. Just come to about chest to shoulder height on this one, and I want you to relax the arms. Keep your shoulders packed, they're down and back, but the arms are just swinging. I'm not lifting and holding that weight. This is all momentum from the glutes and hamstrings. Good, mountain climbers, we're down 20 seconds. Run it out. Then we're back up and running, no rest. We're just gonna keep moving. You can march in place, you can run. Good. You can tap, you can run these as well. You do you, modify, find your challenge there. I just want you moving, I want you stepping. 3, 2, and 1. I had to look, that 20 seconds felt long. All right. Oh, you know why, I know why. I did give us about 5 extra seconds leeway to get into each exercise, so they're a tad bit longer, but it takes us a second or 2 to get into our exercises. All right, let's run. You can march. All right, you can jog. You can do jumpy jacks. You can get your jump rope out. I don't care, we're moving. I want the heart rate up. I want you sweating. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Tricep push-ups. I'm going with the triangle. My wrists are handling it today. I'm at the sternum here, and I'm pushing. Good. Pumping it out here. If you want, shoulder width, elbows tucked in. Triceps as well. A little easier on the wrist for some. Typically for me, but I'm gonna try this today. So far, so good. 3, 2, 1. Skier swings, let's do it. Hips back and pop. See, we're at 20 seconds. I put a few extra seconds so we can get that weight. We're right here at 20. Good, remember, you don't need weight. You can just pop those hips and swing here with arms. Whew. Squeeze those glutes through. That's it. Nice and strong through the core. 3, 2, and 1. All right, mountain climbers, we're down. There you go, 20 seconds. Let's move. Tap. You can even do rainbows where you're going side to side if you want. That feels good. A little different, a little side to side movement. It's always good for the body. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Here we go. I think so. I know I went back and forth between 3 or 4 of these. All right, 30 seconds. We're running in place. Or we're doing jumping jacks. We're doing something When it's moving, we can march. Good, now run. Get those arms going. If you wanna move around in your spot, go ahead. Oh, we're almost there. Knocking it out. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups. We're down. Here we go. Kneeling tricep. If you want to try full, I'm going to go into it. We'll see how long that lasts. Go ahead. We'll just see how it goes. Be careful. You don't want to sagging back. Really, less is more on the triceps. Whew. Good. Come on. I didn't pick a bicep work exercise. I suppose you could have substituted that if you wanted your Popeyes there. Skier swings. I decided triceps. They're a harder muscle to kind of tone up and strengthen. So I went with that. Whew, we got it. Come on, 10 seconds. You're in the home stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Mountain climbers. Run it out. Good form. Try to keep those hips down, even if you don't pull in very high. All right, not here. Get down. Bring those knees in. They can be tiny steps. Work it hard. Last one today. 3, 2, and 1. Cool down. We made it. All right, great job. Woo, 2 claps for you. Grab a sip of water. Grab a sip of water. Oh, great job. Hope that felt good. And even if you go back, maybe you want to do these and separate them out. This finisher, you could do at each one of those at the end and change up a couple exercises. The other thing I want to say about that finisher is that you could go outside and do 30 seconds of some harder intensity walking, jogging, running, whatever pushes you past that comfort zone. And then do a minute easier, still moving, some sort of easier level, and then just keep repeating that for 5 to 10 minutes, you know? All right, here we go. We need to breathe. Let's inhale through your nose and exhale. Good, inhale and exhale. So that's a good one. I'll try to put that up on Facebook in our group. It's always good to push a little bit. And I'm guilty, especially when I'm not training for a race. When I'm training for a race, I'm on it. I'm doing hill repeats, I'm doing intervals, speed. I'm not training for anything right now. So I tend to just fall into that same little steady run all the time. And I just had this discussion with a couple clients the other day about how we need to mix it up. We may form a group that does some hill repeats in a run. So if you're interested in that, send me a comment if you live in the Noblesville, Indiana area. All right, inhale. We're just getting together just to support each other, to show up, do something different at your own pace, your own speed. Nice work. Let's bring that left arm across the chest, shoulders down. Anyways, point being, let's just try to get out of that monotony. Just like we do in here, we mix it up. It's constantly different. You need to think about your cardio being the same. It doesn't have to be crazy. You don't have to think, oh, I can't sprint. You just need to push a little bit. Just get uncomfortable for a little bit at a time. I like to do fartleks. That's just, my daughter and I will do this, and we each choose where we want to go. So I see that stop sign up ahead. Let's push to that stop sign, and then we'll take it easy until we feel like pushing again. You know, that car, up to that street lamp. That's a fun way, and time just flies by. Go out to a hill, walk a hill. Come back down as you recover, walk back up. Tell me that's not work, rather than just walking your flat course every day. Just ideas. Here we go. Interlace those fingers. I know sometimes we're not thinking about life is busy. We have things going on, but hopefully by me planting these little seeds, you start to think about these things. And like I said, there's a lady that works out of her trunk, putting weights in there and stuff at the middle of lunch break. You know, like, I'm not saying that's for everyone, but maybe after work you want to do something. I used to have clients pack their bags up, and before they picked up the kids from school or from daycare, get out and do your thing. Give yourself 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes to do your things for you, all right? All right, let's stretch. I'm talking. Let's just go, you know what? Let's go wide. We haven't done this one in a while. Let's do arms out like airplane wings. I want you to push that bottom back towards the wall. Get long through the spine here. Like you want to reach your head to this wall and your bottom to that wall. Reach for just a second here. Whoo, and I feel a stretch already. I had every intention of getting on the floor last night with my foam roller. And I plopped down on that couch and I thought, oh, I just don't feel like it. But today I will, today I will. All right, now let's round out. Grab your ankles if you want. Touch your shins, your calves. Give some good breaths in here, good breaths. Whew, let's swing side to side, little ragdoll, grabbing your elbows. Back and forth. Good work. Now you're gonna reach outside this foot or ankle, just give it a little twist, kind of pull. I try to think about pulling my left shoulder to my right leg, just to twist a little. Good, let's walk it over the other side, same thing. A little pull, a little twist. Don't go too far, never push it. Every little bit counts, it doesn't have to be full force. Good, back to the center, hold here. Let's rock side to side here, good. Good. Arms out like airplanes. Elongate through the spine there. Nice and easy. Oh, good work. That is really it. That is all we're gonna do today. You rock this. I hope you enjoyed this. I will put in the notes some ideas about splitting it up. I hope this helps you think about how to fit it in every day. And honestly, if you want results, we've got to find something every day. All right, it doesn't have to be high intensity every day. And in fact, I don't really want it to be. You gotta have those highs and lows. A couple days high, one low, or off and on. But get out, get moving. That's all I have to say. I probably could say more. Have a good day. I'll see you on day 43. Bye-bye.